Gotcha. So we're gonna come across some sort of... Oh, there's more wolves. I missed! Ow. I've contracted something? Did I get them all? I've contracted gangrene. Are you serious? How do you contract gangrene? What gangrene sets in? Damn it, that's not good. I wonder if the diseases are going to get worse over time, too. Could be bad. We got all kinds of stuff up here. And we got a undead. Okay. Fleshless one. Apparently the fleshless one... Oh! What was that? Did I just level up? And there's another one. Ow! There you go. Am I still in combat? No? I'll take those. I guess I'll take the bone meal too. Oops, no. Give me the bone meal. Thank you. Alright. What can I do about this gangrene? Maybe the priest can help me. Oh. Can I unlock that? How difficult is it? Oh, not very. Berserker, two-handed weapons do more damage. No, don't need that, but I'll take it. It's fine. Okay, so there's another farm over there. Probably with another one of those damn wild mages or something. Something bad, I'm sure. There's, what is that? Skeever? Yeah, this doesn't look good. There's another one over there, right? Where is it? A pet rat. Ah! God damn. Scared the living crap out of me. Yeah, so there was a fire, and apparently they burnt. Energized water from Inadan. Okay. scribbled parchment. Told Ladia that the bandits could become dangerous, but she will not leave this place. These bastards watch her house every night. Should I take that with me? So what happens if I, like, have a quick nap here? Say, you know, sleep for an hour. Is it gonna help me at all with my... No. Okay, so ahead of me in the water is the salmon. That's this box that he threw in here. Strong box. Hero's diary. Okay. Oh, this is some sort of house. First of all, how long is this? Okay, not too long. We'll read it. First letter. My name is Yarrow Sunwind, and this is my first life letter. Last night, Sarah and I had a lengthy talk about our plans for the future. At one point, Sarah noticed that a lot of visionaries tend to become cynical, the reason being they lose sight of their goals. These documentations shall record my aspirations. In moments of weakness, I will read these to remind myself of what is dear to me. Well, this is the first one. Just yesterday, the keeper of the Order from Ark visited the village, and if that weren't enough, he also detected some magic inside of me. Is that even possible? Me? An arcanist? It's difficult to express my feelings with words. I feel like all my hard work is finally paying off. Interestingly, this arouses a peculiar, somewhat morbid thought. Maybe it is, in some sad way, even good that my mother passed away. Why? Because it opened my eyes. Now I don't feel anything other than a lack of understanding, and yes, even anger, towards the simpletons of the village, both the children and the adults. Day after day, it's always the same. They get up, work, and let themselves be amused by the bards in the evening. Can't they see what's happening with the world? Everything they pass on, should it really be just a brief inscription on a stone? Sarah is different. She understands me. She shares my dream. And if Master Igraz accepts her as an apprentice, we could continue to be as close in the novitiate as we are right now. Second letter. 15 years have passed, and a lot of my wishes have come true. Sarah and I are now living together, but with a craftsman instead of in the temple quarters. It's been 5 years since I completed the holy trial. Despite what I had originally planned, I've decided against the military path and will be a school teacher instead. Why? Because I believe that I can reach a lot more people by sharing my vision with the young rather than fighting in wars. Such things might sometimes be necessary, but they stand for everything that I stand against. Beyond that, the Trukasa has recently adopted the food bank bill, which Sarah and I developed together. Twice a year, rich ENDERALians are obliged to contribute a handful of pennies into a chest, with which the poorest in the Undercity are bought a warm meal. The reactions were mixed. Some agreed almost enthusiastically, while others were outraged. Even I would hear things like, it's their own fault that they live in misfortune, or if they would actually work, they wouldn't starve. Such people make me furious. What cursed ignorance this is. Of course, it's easy for them to say from the sky, to see the sky from the top of their ivory towers, but they will never understand the plight of the poor. Despite how angry this letter might seem, I'm quite content overall. I'm starting to feel as if I have a purpose, that I'm moving in the right direction, and my happiness is due in no small part to the woman who has always stayed by my side throughout all these years. It's strange. I know you will probably never read these pages, but as I might never see one of your letters, just as I might never see one of your letters, but still, I have the feeling as I'm writing these words that I'm talking to you through the ink. With that in mind, I love you, Sarah. Third letter. Sarah's dead. Killed by a group of scoundrels as she was delivering food for the food bank in the Undercity. How quickly these words have been written down, but how can I express this anguish, this emptiness, even remotely? It sounds so absurd. I'm talking to a piece of paper, because no one else wants to listen to me, nor could they even remotely understand what this means to me. Sarah always told me that these letters would give me strength, but they don't. These lines appear unfamiliar to me. Everything feels wrong. I feel wrong as I get up in the morning. I feel wrong when the sun hides behind the cloudy sky at noon, and I feel wrong as I lie alone in this big bed in the evening. Malthus judges suicide to be a sin, since every one of us has a purpose in life to fulfill. But could this really be my purpose? I might have 30 winters left at most, depending on whether or not an illness snatches me away. And behind me I can see nothing but failed dreams. Our damned food bank has led to downright wars at the banquets of the Undercity, the rich trying to weasel their way out of making payments as much as they can, and in front of me I can see nothing but fog? That seems most fitting. So tell me, Malthus, is this really my path? Is this my purpose? To be a failure whose fate is to die alone? My thoughts are chaotic and I'm tired. I don't want to keep writing. That's sad. So what have we got here? I guess I'll take those. So I can actually craft something out of them. Wood blocks, more spare parts. Blueprint for firm leather armor. More wolves. And that requires a key, which I don't have. Okay, so I need to cross over to talk to Jasper. Over there? Yeah. Well, I think this is actually a good spot to leave it. Been recording for just about an hour. So thanks very much for watching. We will continue over there and talk to Jasper in the next episode. We'll see you then.